Hello everyone and welcome to my hobby home. We are doing some updates today. My name is Kathy. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so happy to have you with us this evening. And if you're not new, thank you so much for deciding to click and watch the video. And thank you for coming back. As always, I have my little notepad of projects here that I want to share with you. But first thing is first, we have some completed projects. You can see one of them right here behind me. That is my grandma's scrap quilt. Let me move so you can see that there. This here you may not notice. Okay, this row right here is wrong. This row and this row need to be flipped. So I may take it off right here and then take it off down here and then just flip these three, because you'll see over here we have that block right there. And then we have that one there. They're not supposed to be there. We're supposed to have a two 9 patch. So this row only has 2 9 patches. That one has 3. So we're only supposed to have 2 on that row. I may take it apart. I may not. You know, I know it's there and nobody will really know. But I don't know. I haven't decided yet if I want to take it apart or not. But we have a quilt top done. So, yay. We're excited about that one. The next thing, what do I have finished? Now, where did I lay all of this? I think I laid it out. Yes, I did lay it all right here. Now, last week you saw that I did my Make It Mini by Creative Notions. And, you know, they're having a birthday bash. They have 2 gifts that they'll be giving away. And that is so generous of them, because one of them is a trolley. That's the little cart thing you could put your sewing machine down in, and it has wheels on it and a handle, and you can move your sewing machine and your equipment in there. And the second place prize is the Martelli roundabout. That's the one that I'm really crossing my fingers for, because I would love to have one of those. If I don't win it, I'm going to buy one anyway, but it'd be great to win one. So you can't win it if you don't do what they want you to do. So I'm doing it. One of the requirements is that you have to do all of the projects in their August box. I have done the Make It Mini. I have done the little manicure set here. Y'all, this is the cutest little thing. I don't have the manicure stuff in there. I think this little thing is perfect for, you know, like little hand sanitizers, little Band-Aids. Now, I do have the clippers in here, like little tweezers. You got to think about things that are useful. I'm not a manicure person. I mean, please, y'all see my nails. They're never done. I need to go get them done, but I just don't do my nails because I'm in the garden a lot, and fingernails are just not good in the garden. So, but I've done the Make It Mini, the manicure set. They had 2 blocks in that box, and this one is called I think it's called the Double Monkey Wrench. And then this one here is called the Mosaic number 13. I love this block. I could see taking that Mosaic number 13 and making a whole quilt out of it. Just do it in different colorways on each one of the blocks, or do them all in the same. It is a beautiful block. I love that block. So I have one more project still in that box to do, and I will show you that project in just a minute. Making sure I give you all the information here. Now, that Creative Notions, it is a box that comes out every other month. I think it's $87, but you only pay for it every other month. You get all the fabric to do a quilt top. You get the 2 block of the months. You get In this one, we got a small project. This is the small project. Then we got a Make It Mini. I think for this year, we've had a Make It Mini, I think, in every box. I've not done them all. I need to pull my boxes out and start getting them done. And then you have like a large project, which is the quilt. And I have that one to do. Now, the next box that will be coming out is in October. I'm looking down because I am marking my list that I'm telling you guys about this, because I don't want to forget to tell you guys about anything, because there is a lot of good stuff coming up. So, those are my finished pieces, things that I've done. I did work on my disappearing 4-patch. I will show that to you because I'm not completed with it. So I'll show it to you in my upcoming week projects. I did get a phone call. My Silverstone is ready to be picked up. I will be picking it up Friday because that's the day I am off of work. And Miss Connie Jo Perkins, if you are watching this, I did get your gift in the mail on Friday. So you should be seeing that by Wednesday, I believe. I sent it Ground Advantage, USPS Ground Advantage. So let me make sure I'm covering all my bases here. So, okay. So we're done with all of that upcoming week. Now, I did work on this one this week, and this is our disappearing 4-patch. This is the pattern here. I will have the link for this pattern down in the description. So if you want to join us on it, we are still doing a sew along on this. And I do have a Facebook group. The link will be down in the description. I have a featured post for all the sew alongs that I do. If you ever want to do them, feel free to go click on that post, and you will see what that quilt is that I'm doing in there. The one we have finished is the Silverstone and Grandma's Scrap Quilt. Now, just because I have finished that does not mean that you have to be finished with it. You can, in a year, you could work on it and then post your photos in that post. As far as I know right now, I'm not going to shut the comments down on any of the posts. But anytime you want to put photos or anything of a quilt that we are working, I will have a featured tab if it's a sew along. And you can go under that post just like you're commenting and put a picture of what you're working on. What I am working on right now for the sew along, I will have another sew along added, but not this week. This week, we are still working our disappearing 4-patch. I only have 4 blocks left before I can start assembling it. The line of fabric that I am using is called Kitty Christmas. Isn't that adorable? Those little kitty cats. It is by Urban Chicks. You can find this fabric in most fabric stores right now. I do have, my local fabric store does have it, and you can order it from them. All I'm using is charm packs. This pattern takes 2 charm packs, one of print and then one of a solid. And that is all it takes. And I will show you some of the ones that I have, and I'll even show you my test block. These are some of my disappearing 4-patches. You know, just to kind of show you the different color combinations there are. I'll just show you those 2. And this is the one that was my test block. I was using all of this color fabric. I was using the same fabric on both squares. So you could even do that. You could get 2 different colors for each square and do that. But this is the one sew along that I am still working on. I have not completed it yet, but this weekend, this Sunday, like almost 7 days, this Sunday, you will probably see me doing my last video on the disappearing 4-patch. And I will have the link for all of this down in the description of this video, so you can go check it out if you want to join us. This is a phenomenal quilt pattern. I love this pattern. You can enlarge it very easily. You can, I mean, it's just so versatile based off of the colors you use, based off of, you know, how large you want to make it. I mean, it's just beautiful. I love this quilt pattern. So that is going to be Sunday. Y'all will see that Sunday. Now, let me back up some during the week. This is the next thing that is on my table. This is called Presley's Dream. This is the pattern that is in the Creative Notions August subscription box. And like I was telling you, that subscription box does, I can't say subscription today apparently. That subscription box comes out every other month. You pay every other month, and then the box comes out the next month. The next one coming out is October. If you are interested in getting a box, please click the link down in the description below. I do know on my browser, sometimes I have trouble going in it. It tells me it's not a secured site. Just take it, kick it in. The site is fine. I go in it all the time. But I can go in on my tablet, get no problems whatsoever. So it just may be the server. But I will say there is an error in the pattern. I went to see, thankfully, a subscriber, I believe Donna. Donna, is it you, Donna? Please tell me it. Please tell me I got it right. Told me that one of the squares, let me open the pattern up here. This one right here. The measurements for that square is off. You can either make all of these the same size, all your little 4 patches there. You can make them all the same size. I'm not going to. I like that larger, so I'm going to make these smaller. I'm going to trim them down. So, instead of the size they're saying, that block actually comes out 1 inch larger than it should. So, I'm just going to knock it down 1/2 inch all the way around, and, you know. So, but I have all of my fabric already cut out for this project. And y'all, I am going to tell you, I have this Creative Grids Stripology ruler. This is all that I used to cut out everything you're going to see today. I have 3 boxes of cutout fabric that I'm going to be showing you. But this one here is for the Creative Notions Presley's Dream quilt that is going to, it comes out as a 59 by 71. So that's a decent size quilt. And y'all will be seeing that hopefully this week. I hope to have it done this week. That's my goal. My goal is have the quilt top done this week. The next thing, now remember, I use this Creative Grids Stripology ruler for everything. Now, I do have a link for the ruler that I have. It is down in my description. Everything I literally just cut the fabric for 3 quilts today. Used my Stripology ruler, my Alpha rotary cutter. All I used. That is all I used. And the next thing that I am going to show you, National Sew a Jelly Roll Day is September 21st, which is Saturday. Now, Saturday, you will see a quilt or a video from me on that day. But I am also going live with Donnell. If y'all don't know who Donnell is, I will have her down in the link. Y'all make sure to come check us out. The quilt that I will be sewing on with Donnell on the live. I don't know what she's going to be sewing on, but what I will be sewing on is the Jelly Roll Irish chain. Now, for this is a free pattern. So I will have this link down in the description for you, but I will kind of give you a little bit of information on it here. I am going to be doing the, let's see, I skipped my pages here somehow. It got turned over. A double-sided print. I'm going to be doing the large throw, which is going to come out at a 66 by 66 inch. The fabric I'm using is the Jelly Roll called Country Rose. And y'all, this is so pretty. This is by Lilla Boutique. Y'all know I love just about anything I've seen of hers, and it doesn't surprise me. But I have white background. And I thought I would just do this in white background because I have 2 bolts of white, so why not? And then on the Jelly Roll, you only use 20 strips. On the large throw, you use 20 strips. So I've picked out my 20 strips. Now notice I don't have any of the like whites in here. I don't want any of the whites because then, you know, let me just show you here. They don't give you any contrast really. So I'm not using any of the light colors. I'm mainly using, let me just hold it up here. You could see, like I've got the black, that very, I guess it's called salmon or salmon color. And then I have that green. And I think that's a linen that I did keep. And then that blue. I know I probably could put some of this pink or peach in there. But I'm not. I'm kind of staying with the darker colors for this Jelly Roll. Because I do have the white in there. So the white will be light enough. But I've had a lot of people ask me, what am I doing for National Sew a Jelly Roll Day? This is one of the 2 quilts that I will be doing. This is the one you will see me doing live with Donnell. So, if y'all want to do it, check down in the description. I will have that linked. Now, for the video that will come out, I'm not going to give you the name of it because it is not a free pattern, but it is a Jelly Roll pattern, and I will show you. This is the Jelly Roll I'm using. It's actually a 40 karat crystal called Autumn Day by Nancy Mink, and y'all, these are beautiful. Now, you do have to have a background color or a solid background that contrasts with the Jelly Rolls. And I chose a blue grunge. Now, I can tell you the fabric requirements. Now, like I said, this Jelly Roll, you have, I believe it's a paid for pattern. I'm pretty certain it is. I'm looking to see if it has. I'm pretty certain it is. But let me tell you what is required. 1 Jelly Roll, 1 yard accent fabric, a 1/2 yard for binding, or you can use your extra Jelly Roll strips for a scrappy binding. It calls for 42 strips. I don't know a Jelly Roll that's got any more than that because I actually used every single strip that I had to cut all my fabrics. 4 yards for backing. Now, this is going to come out at 56 by 56. But let me just show you some of the fabrics. These are my cuts here that I have. And, I mean, I have 4 different cuts here. You'll see this here. Now, some of them are folded over. That one's not folded over. And then I have this one. That one is folded over. But I have everything cut and ready to go. Y'all will get the video of this on Saturday. And at that point, I will tell y'all what pattern this is. I may change my mind midstream of it. That's why I don't want to say this is what I'm doing and I may not do it. But it looks like, it looks a little challenging for me, but I'm hoping I can get it done. I'm hoping. That's going to require me doing a lot of sewing this week. And I'm going to have a lot of sewing if I'm going to bring you guys that red and white quilt and the jelly roll quilt. So guys, this looks like this is all of my updates I have for you on what I'm sewing, what I have sewn, what I'm currently still sewing. Oh, cotton cuts. I am still waiting on my Tree of Life Clue 8. Have not gotten it yet. Must be something with our mail. It's always something with our mail. It does not surprise me. And I thought they had been getting better, but it is always something with the mail. So guys, thank you so much for coming and joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Look down in the description to see anything that I'm doing. If you like, leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I do try to respond to each and every comment personally. And as always, until I see you again, I hope you have a very blessed day. Goodbye.